Hello everyone. Mindset Arc, Dim here, and I want to return to the basics today. Now, I forget sometimes that for a lot of people, it is hard to believe that something can be changed. I was one of these people myself for a longest time. I believed that life happens to me, that I don't have authority over what can be in it and what I want to avoid. I didn't think I could steer it. I literally didn't even think about it. Even in the terms of starting up, working on something that I want, some skill that I want, realizing that I kind of suck at it for first couple of months and then quitting because I think that it's not for me. I think all of us need to remember that this self-improvement thing with any of your goals, skills, desires, anything that you want in your life. Firstly, it is possible. I tell you that everything is possible. And yeah, of course, there are different levels to that. Some things are easier to achieve than others. Some elite level, but a lot of people cannot achieve. Some being multimillionaires or having complete social freedom. Social freedom as well, financial freedom, ability to travel, whatever it is, can be hard to achieve. It is possible. Something smaller like learning a skill, learning to play an instrument, learning to write, learning to sing, that is possible as well. It's easier to do. So there are different levels to that, but I would say having the belief that everything is possible, whatever you want in life is possible, is an awesome belief to have. It doesn't have any drawbacks. You can experience a lot of frustration that if it is possible, why it's not happening yet, and how far you are from that moment that you want to be in. And that is good for your internal improvement over the time. But overall, having this belief that you can change your life, you can shape it towards what you want it to be, however crazy it is. It is a good belief. It allows you to improve. It allows you to have the motivation and have the belief that you are choosing things in your life. And even if you won't get to what you want in your moment, for example, you work on something for 5, 10 years and you still don't get it, and you eventually decide that maybe you don't even want that. Or you will work on it on for all your life and will not achieve the level that you want there. You don't get enough money, you don't get good enough relationships or amount of relationships, something like that. That can happen as well, but it doesn't contradict the belief that it is possible and that it makes your life infinitely better if you know you can control it. And I mean control is in the kindest possible way. Like you can steer it towards what you want. You can work on it. You can just keep that in mind. Keep that belief in mind. What I always talk about. That is the most important thing. Because I've been encountering people, or at least hearing about people, who don't even think in these terms. And I really forget that it is common. Like I said, I was like that. And I know that probably, I don't know the statistics, but probably most of the population thinks in these terms. Like life is how it is right now, and I cannot change it. And so what this belief gives you, this opposite belief that you cannot change your life, you will quit easily. You will not follow through with enough amount of time and effort to see what you want to succeed. You will be really impatient when you only start working on it. You know, all of these people who go to the gym, sign up for the gym or exercising or like starting a skill, me included, which want in a month change themselves and don't work on it anymore. You know, this type of belief. It comes from the notion that it cannot be really changed. Like, people start thinking in terms of, if that is who I am, if that is my talent, my something that is given to me by nature, then if I try it for a month, I should be natural at it, and if I won't have success in that short amount of time, then it's not for me. No, it's not that. It's completely wrong belief. You can learn whatever you want if you spend enough time and effort on it. If you just be consistent and won't quit, you can get whatever you want, anything. And that is a good mindset to have. So I wanted to raise the awareness today for you. I don't know, probably if you are into self-improvement for some amount of time, you probably know that by hand, but it's good as a reminder sometimes. But probably it is more focused on the people who are in the beginner stages or only encounter this and you still struggle with belief that your life can change, that there is something better for you there, that you can, by your own effort, make your life as you want it to be. And I'm telling you that it is possible, and I give you permission to do that, because sometimes we really need that permission. So I want you to see something that affects your life and something that you think that you cannot change, and think about it for a while. Find people who could change that. Think in longer terms as well. Like, if you will work on that thing for a couple of years, do you really believe you won't have success? Do you really believe it is such a long amount of time? Remember how much happens in a year. Even if you don't really focus on anything, there's still so much things can happen in a year. Imagine focusing on something. No, money goals, dating goals, friend goals, anything. If that will be your focus, it is impossible to not be successful, at least in some way. Just by encountering that often and consistent, you will get enough experience, you will get enough belief and just momentum to encounter something that will add to your life, and then you can use that to move forward and forward and forward and eventually reach, elite levels if that's your goal. If not, you can get it to the baseline level where you will be happy with it and you can switch to something else. So again, what I want to give you today is, don't be discouraged by limiting beliefs. We all have them. I have them. Any person on the planet has them in some way. But see if that stops you from actually taking action and thinking that it can be changed. Think about some rigid beliefs that you can have, that it's gonna be my life from this moment and onwards, I cannot change that and I just have to accept it. No, you don't have to accept it. You can choose to accept it if that's what you want, if that's not your priority. But you can also choose to change anything to make your life better and to achieve whatever you want. So keep that in mind. Don't fall. a victim to limiting beliefs. Don't fall victim to anything. It's all in mind. And stay awesome. Keep going. See you next time.